Only a few matches remain in our USL Championship season, and the battle continues here in Group H. The Tampa Bay Rowdies trying to seal up the top seed, while Miami FC trying to play spoiler here tonight at home in our match presented by Hellbiz. Unlimited rides for $29.99. I'm Chris Makovic, alongside me, Jose Rodriguez. Jose, the battle coming down to the end. It's Charleston and Tampa Bay at the top.
Absolutely, Chris. Look, if you look at the standings in Group H right now, you might think this is not a meaningful game for Miami, but it is. They're trying to carry some momentum to next year, and for the Rowdies, they want to secure first place in the group, and not only in the group, but also in the Eastern Conference standings, and for that, they're going to need a win tonight.
A familiar face back for the Miami FC tonight. Our player to watch, brought to you by Unánimo Deportes El Poder del Deporte y la Cultura Latina. And it's Velasquez, who coach immediately told us so important to have back out there.
Yes, very good with the ball, not only a playmaker, but a goal scorer. And, you know, plenty of experience in the United States, playing previously with El Paso and Real Monarchs in USL Championship. And prior to the start of the 2020 season, he was on trial with Atlético Nacional in the Colombian First Division. So plenty of experience for Velasquez.
First clean sheet this past Wednesday for the Miami FC. And on the other side, the story for Tampa Bay Rowdies all season has been that consistent defense they've had out there.
Yes, plenty of quality. New York Red Bull product, you know, and Chris, every team that is looking to qualify for the playoffs or make a run before the championship needs a quality goalkeeper, and the Rowdies have found that in Laurel.
Tampa Bay Rowdies looking to seal up the top spot. They can't do it tonight, but certainly a win would help them to that goal. The Miami FC trying to play spoiler back at home. 2.5-hour wait. We hope it's been worth it for you. It has for us. Big battle coming up next on ESPN+.
The main objective that we want to do here with the Miami FC is to have what we do in the first team intertwined with everything that we do in the academy. Here in the Miami FC Academy, we have U8 to U19 age levels. We have very talented and very skilled coaches who tailor their training sessions specifically for their ages. A unique aspect that this club provides for all those that are involved is that we're going to have first team coaches come down, help out with the coaching education, help out with the training sessions, and we're going to have first team players come out, be part of the academy, be part of the training session. The most important thing that we have in this academy and in this club is family. Family comes first. We want to build a close-knit, family-based soccer club for the community and for all those that are involved.
Welcome back here into Ricardo Silva Stadium as we look at the Miami FC lineup presented by Hellbiz. Unlimited rides for $29.99.
A 4-3-3 formation, solid midfield with Vincent Besecourt, Tomas Granito, and Harrison Heath. Up top, we can expect a lot of movement, Chris, with Saidi, Velasquez, and Mo Chao. They all move very well without the ball and can create chances for each other. So very aggressive for Paul Dalglish.
Yeah, looking for some consistency out there and get some faces back there from injury that hopefully will help to that goal. Tampa Bay Rowdies, we've seen the back four, but also the back three that can kind of switch back and forth.
Right, absolutely. Right now we're looking at a 4-4-2 formation, but you can expect some changes throughout the game. Neil Collins like the three in the back. And, you know, with Lasso, Scarlett, and Guillen, they are pretty solid defensively. Dombaye can move a little bit to the middle of the field as well. And up top, the usual suspects, Kyle Murphy and Sebastian Wensati.
Those lineups presented by Helbiz. Unlimited rides for $29.99. Again, Collins overseeing Tampa Bay Rowdies in his third season after playing for the Rowdies. Of course, plenty of time across the pond playing. Paul Dalglish again taking over duties as head coach as the season has gone on after his 2 titles in the NPSL, leading the squad the last 2 years.
Yeah, very successful, Paul Dalglish in NPSL. But now it's a different challenge in USL Championship, a difficult year as well for everybody.
We're off and running here. Late night here on the East Coast, but finally Tampa Bay Rowdies and the Miami FC going at it from Ricardo Silva Stadium. Again, I'm Chris Pekovic, alongside me, Jose Rodriguez. It's been quite the wait. Big thunderstorm rolling through for quite a while, but Group H is underway here on this Saturday night. And it's Tampa Bay Rowdies at the top of the group, battling with the Charleston Battery. Miami FC and Atlanta 2 out of the discussion for the playoffs, but certainly can have their say and especially get something going into next season.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the way you have to look at it, especially in the last 3 matches of the year. Like we mentioned before, it has been a challenging year for everybody, but especially for Miami FC coming into a new league. You have to adjust, and they really haven't had the time to do so. So it's all about getting 3 games, you know, that can help you move forward and look forward as well to 2021.
Loro is out there. During the warm-ups for the game, he did go down briefly, went into the locker room with the trainer, but excellent to see him out there. Here in the second minute, he'll drive it down the field. Second across the entire USL Championship in GAA among keepers, just behind John Kempen, who's had a fantastic season with San Diego Loyal SC. There's Lasso, deflected back and out of play as it's over to the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Chow on that right flank as Velasquez moving in centrally up top. Romario Williams on the bench again today. Came off it in the 0-0 draw against Charlotte on Wednesday. And Booyah, player that can fill in at that right wing back spot. If they do play the back 3 today, looks like they are so far.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting what we see from the Rowdies. Both of these teams, they know each other pretty well. They have faced each other throughout the season, and I think if you're Miami, you have to make some adjustments, especially after the last time both of these teams faced each other at Ricardo Silva Stadium. You know, it wasn't a very good showing for Miami early on, so getting off to a good start is going to be key for Paul Dalglish's side.
Yeah, 3-0, 2 times the losses for Miami FC against Tampa Bay Rowdies this season, and the other result, a 1-1 draw. So just 1 goal scored against Tampa Bay so far this season as we prepare to check out our keys to the game, brought to you by Root Smarts, where you eat your veggie chips from farm to bag in 24 hours.
Yeah, and we were looking into Miami FC, and they have been missing consistency throughout the season. So if you're able to get some of it during the last 3 matches, that is really something that is going to help this team moving forward. And for the Rowdies, Chris, it's all about staying aggressive. You have already qualified for the playoffs, but you still need to fight for the first spot in the Eastern Conference. So stay aggressive, you know, stay true to your values, and you're going to succeed in the end of the regular season.
Sadi back in there, working on it on back. Dalglish in our conversation this week, emphasizing really that consistency, but also just trying to work their way away from the injury bug and get those star players out there together. Velasquez, of course, a big part of that, along with Bezecourt and Saidi, as he put it. Our head official for today's match, Natalie Simon. Miami FC, 2.23 GAA this season. It's been their main hardship overall, as this throw-in will come back for Miami FC. They did get their first clean sheet of the season on Wednesday at Charlotte. Some trouble getting to the stadium, but in the end, got there, took care of business, unable to find a goal. No shots on target, unfortunately. We're looking to build from that defensively. Nambuya. The Rowdies so far this season, 4-2-1 on the road. There are only 2 losses in the season as a whole and on the road. Both 1-0 at the Charleston Battery. Now on the break the other way, here come the Rowdies. Dalgard steps up, top of the box. Dalgard strikes! And the former Hartford player sends it out of play. No deflection, it will be a goal kick. He felt that contact.
Well, a good sign if you're the Rowdies. You have been able to move the ball from side to side, and then you're able to find Sebastian Guenzat. He was able to clear the ball, clear the space for his teammate. Unfortunately, the shot goes over the bar.
Ekra drives in, slides it just on by. This will be another goal kick for Pace. Let's check out our injury report tonight, brought to you by Atlantic Rehab Center, the leader in sports medicine. Visit one of their facilities in Dade or Broward County. Call 350-405-0400 to make an appointment, or visit atlanticrehabcenter.com. Fortunately, no one up there for either side. That's very good news for Miami FC, as they've struggled with that injury bug.
Yeah, and for the Rowdies as well, Chris, since they're going to the playoffs, you know, they want to have the full roster available. So, you know, it's always good to see when there are no injuries.
Now, Rowdies, they'll have 1 match remaining after today. That's next Saturday, hosting the Charleston Battery at Al Lang Stadium. It's a 7:30 start time. And of course, hoping for no red card implications tonight or injuries out there on the field. Rowdies defensively, .64 GAA as a team. Loro has started all matches, making 26 saves.
Just much better from Miami. You have to dictate the tempo of play. It's very important for Miami. At the moment, they're still trying to find the right combinations moving forward. Defensively, they have been able to make progress in the last match. Now you have to be better moving forward with the ball.
Bezecourt, former New York 2 player recently. A couple of former Red Bull 2 players on the field today. Loro and Scarlett for Tampa Bay Rowdies, and Lube and Bezecourt for Miami FC. Foul is called. Scarlett will work this around the back to Lasso. 2018 USL Defender of the Year with Cincinnati. Another face back out there. Ball at that left back spot. Local college product out of Nova Southeastern, Division II. And Laura will step up to take this one. New York Red Bulls homegrown signing after joining their academy back in 2008. Spent the last 3 years playing in USL Championship with New York 2. The team always near the top of the table in the Eastern Conference, nearly making a run at Hartford and Pittsburgh in their group. Pittsburgh, a team that Tampa Bay certainly has their eyes on.
Yeah, absolutely. They're fighting for the first spot in the Eastern Conference, and you know that's the interesting part of you know, after you have moved on and you know you have qualified for the playoffs, then you have to, you know, keep in mind that you're still fighting for home field advantage in the playoffs.
Poked away. Here come the Rowdies. It's Fernandez down that left flank. King Franco. Fernandez looking for some help. He'll lay it off, and Tampa Bay back in possession.
Yeah, it's a bad giveaway in the middle of the field for Miami, and you want to stay away from that because you're pretty much in control at the moment. You haven't been able to get with numbers into the Rowdies box, but you're still in control of the match.
Here comes Tampa Bay. Good layoff here. Murphy, the strike goes wide.
Well, that's exactly what we have seen from the Rowdies throughout 2020. Look at the ball movement. Look at the run from Murphy. Unfortunately, this time the shot goes wide, but that's exactly what you want to see if you're Neil Collins.
Corner kick was awarded there as the defender is helped up. All replays brought to you by Unanimo Deportes Radio 990 AM, your home for the latest news in South Florida sports. As we head for this corner kick presented by Demi Pais. Visit www.demipais, lo nuestro sabor. Olsen in, headed on by Murphy. Still in there and finally cleared into the night. 2 shots already for the Rowdies, both off target though. 12 minutes in. And this pace will take it. Second year for the keeper with the Miami FC. After spending time with Fresno, 2018. Shot from far out, diving, stopped by Pace.
What a save. What a shot as well, Chris, from Murphy.
Kyle Murphy letting it loose early on here tonight. Offsides flag is up on the near side, and it's back over to Miami FC.
Yeah, well, defensively right now, I think the back line is doing a good job for Miami. Although in the middle of the field, it seems like there's no help. Look at all the room that Murphy has to take that shot. That is not something that you want to see if you're Miami. You're going to be in trouble if you allow that to happen throughout the match. They have been able to do so, the Rowdies, for the second or third time already. And it's only the 13th minute.
Velasquez having his say. Dalglish knowing him from their RSL days together, where the head coach was an assistant coach. Murphy the cross, this will be cleared. Scarlett steps up over to Doherty, the Irish midfielder. Knocked out a play on the near side. Throw in for Miami FC. A look at this clash.
Yeah, so he was looking for that ball actually. You know, he was looking for a ball through, not a ball to his feet. So, you know, a little bit of a mistake and a communication. The understanding of where your teammate wants the ball, it has to be there. That's, you know, something that has been missing for Miami this year.
Dambuya on the right side. Lays it off to the middle, nearly fell through. Here comes Saidi, up the middle. Continues his run. Saidi moving to the box. Fires, but misstep there and it goes out of play.
Oh, what a run, Chris. It's an excellent run, moving forward, controlling the ball, and it's not easy with the conditions after all the rain. The pitch is a lot faster tonight, but he's unable to finish. But what a run from Prince Saidi.
Saidi, someone that they want to make those runs in behind, and you can see his speed when he gets some space. From Liberia. A foul is called. Murphy goes down. Endom getting called for that foul. Cameroonian. And now Tampa Bay back on the attack the other way in the 15th.
Yeah, and right now for the Rowdies, they have been able to find some space between the lines, especially between the back line and the midfielders. That's where they're taking advantage right now of Miami. So we'll see how long until the home side makes an adjustment. I know Paul Dalglish already has spotted that the amount of ball that the Rowdies have been dominating, especially when you come close to the box of Miami, it's not exactly what you need right now. So, you know, you have to put a little bit of pressure on Tomas Granito to pressure the ball as often as he can.
Dalgard really up the field for Tampa Bay. And Dom stuck there a bit. On back to pace, says he'll clear it down the field.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's so hard for them to move out of the back. They need help. Tough challenge there.
Scarlett with the challenge on Bezecourt. A card is out of the pocket. And it is yellow. Let's take a look at it.
Yep. I think that's a good call. And it's very late. So it looks like we have the first yellow, right?
17 minutes on, yep.
Yeah, it's the first yellow of the match. And for Jordan Scarlett, you know, you have to be really careful because it's only the 17th minute of the match and you already have a yellow. As a defender, that's not something that, you know, you want to see, especially early on.
Talking with the assistant referee on the near side as well. We were talking about this a little bit before the broadcast, about how this wet surface would affect things out there with the slipping and sliding, some extra collisions out there for either side.
Yeah, this is a factor now. And, you know, of course, Miami being the home side, I guess they can take advantage of this, knowing the conditions a little bit better. And if you're the Rowdies, you don't want to be overly aggressive, thinking about yellow cards, red cards, or maybe injuries. So you have to be really careful.
They'll test the far flank now. Put in centrally, but knocked on back to Lauro, who will clear it into the night. Heath stepping up, trying to get through traffic, but Lasso has his say. Ball gets it back on the left flank. Velasquez, left side, Saidi there, back in, but cleared by Lasso once more. Back in there, Velasquez takes it in, bodies in front of him, fires back over and cleared once again. The foul is called. Back over to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, good ball movement from Miami. For the first time in the match, I think they were able to move the ball from side to side. They got Bezecourt involved, Velasquez involved. Then in the end, it's the cross looking for Granito, but, you know, the timing wasn't there, but it's still a very good sign for Miami FC.
On the replay, once again, Murphy winning the ball there on the foul. Rowdies back on the attack, averaging 1.64 goals per game this season. Dalgard turning upfield. Murphy on the run in front of him. He'll go wide right. Dumbuya falls free. Guenzati there, and a huge save by Pace. Sent out of play by Fernandez. Once again, the Miami keeper comes up huge.
Well, we were talking about Evan Loro in the start of the match, Chris, but actually it's Mark Pace right now who's the better goalkeeper on the field. What an opportunity for the Rowdies. Very good build-up and the chance for Guenzati, and what a save. Just unbelievable, and it's not the first one. Remember the shot from Kyle Murphy early on.
Put on a platter for the leading scorer of the Rowdies this season.
Well done, Forrest. Yes.
Had 5 big saves to help get that clean sheet on Wednesday night. Rowdies back on the attack. Dumbuya looking inside on the end line. Service over. Knocked down, still alive. Fired and wide again, as Fernandez couldn't put it on target.
Good pressure right there from Franco. Mistake early on after the cross. The opportunity, not giving up on the play after the mistake, it's something that we have to give credit as well. He knows he's not able to clear the ball away, but he goes right away, puts the pressure on the striker. And in the end, it's another missed opportunity for the Rowdies.
Over the top, Pace at the top of his box, and it is cleared by Miami FC. Ball into the box, dangerous opportunity to the end line. Guenzati put back in there, Murphy's there. We play on, the offsides flag never went up even though Miami FC wanted it.
It felt like it, right? The players all of a sudden stopped playing, and it looked like an offside position, but in the end, the referee doesn't call anything. It's an interesting play, but either way, you know, if you're a defender, you have to keep on playing until the whistle sounds.
I mean, even Murphy and Guenzati seem shocked that everyone just stopped moving
Right.
all of a sudden. But we play on. Saidi, retreating to get this one. 24 years old, 2 assists this season on the wing. Lofted, ahead, Chow is there. Mo Chow to the end line. Velasquez from deep, cuts back over. Played in Major League Soccer with Real Salt Lake and New York City FC before settling in with the Real Monarchs for 2 years in the USL Championship. Dumbuya out of play. It's a goal kick for Loro. Loro, the native out of New Jersey, 24 years old. Tampa Bay, John McCarthy last year, now Evan Loro in 2020. Solid line of keepers the last few years. Lasso heading it up. Now Scarlett at the back. I guess the one thing you can say is, you know, Miami FC, they want to get the ball down the flanks, quick on the transition. 3 center backs definitely slows that down on the opposition.
Yeah, definitely. There's not a lot of room for Miami, and that's the problem that they're having right now. Maybe they have to look for easy passing lanes. You know, little by little, try to build up play all the way from the back. Don't risk it there at all. And maybe in the end, you're able to find a little bit of room. And now, remember, defenders for the Rowdies right now, they have a system in place that it has been very effective for them. So they are very comfortable. On the other side, Miami FC, they are still trying to find the formula. So, you know, it's going to be a challenging game, but you have to take it little by little. Start with finding easy passing lanes.
We'll try to find that on the left side now here in the 25th minute. Foul called there on the touch. And another card here in the 25th.
I want to see that one again because that's a 50-50.
It's Ekra shown the card as we check it out on the replay.
Let's see. This is a better look. I don't know. I don't see a lot of contact, but maybe the referee saw something else.
Yellow card for Tampa Bay Rowdies.
Either way, it's another yellow. It's the second one in just 25 minutes for the Rowdies.
Velasquez drawing that foul. It's been missing in quite a bit of the last stretch for Miami FC. 6 of the last 8 he's missed, including the last 4. Good run here. Bezecourt there into the box. Bezecourt back over, back post still. The opportunity alive. And across beyond the reach of that left post. So many numbers in the box, but unable to find the goal.
Wow, what a missed opportunity. But, I mean, this is beautiful from Miami FC. Beautiful finding space, moving the ball on the left side first. A good ball from Bezecourt. Then on the right side, it's Mo Chow who's able to rescue the ball that looked to be going away from him. And then it's Tommy Granit unable to finish. Very unfortunate.
Frustrating opportunity to start there for the Miami FC. That's their first shot overall in the match. And Dom takes it in. And they try to find that right combo to get Saidi the ball over the top, but pass a little light on the contact. Ekra stepping up.
It's an interesting half so far, Chris, for Granito, the midfielder for Miami. He's a box-to-box player tonight. We have seen him defend in the middle of the field, and we have seen him a couple of times get in the box, finding for opportunities.
Lasso. Here's Ekra. Booyah up the side again, former Phoenix player last year.
Good pressure from Miami.
There's a court. He'll get it back. Continues the attack. Switching sides of the field. Chow has to come back and get it. The question now is, can Miami FC digest this defensive block of the Rowdies?
And early on, you can tell already, Chris, you know, when Bezecourt and Velasquez, when they combine, you know, they make something happen in the middle of the field for Miami. And that's something that Coach Dalglish talked about during the week, you know, how missing players are missing that understanding of having matches together throughout the year. It's something that hurt Miami in USL Championship. And from what we're seeing right now in 30 minutes of the match, you can tell that, you know, this is a different team when Velasquez and Bezecourt are on the field.
Well, got a good break there on the extra deflection. Bezecourt at the top of the box. Fires and blocked in the end by Lasso. He leads Tampa Bay in blocks this season. Ball. The field. Saidi next to him. Velasquez.
There you go.
Angle closed down and miscommunication out of play. We will have our hydration break though here in the 31st minute. Still 0-0 between Tampa Bay and the Miami FC. This hydration break brought to you by Hellbiz and your Miami FC mascot, Golazo.
Oh, watch out, Golazo.
The surface a little wet there. He's gonna need a towel.
Fly away, Golazo, to the other side of the field.
Well, let's check out what he may be celebrating. The great play by the keeper, Pace, so far. That one forced wide in the end on the shot by Endom.
Yeah, you know, the goalkeeper so far, Mark Pace, you know, it's a difficult year for any goalkeeper if you're the Miami FC because of the way things are going this year. But tonight, only good things about Mark Pace. First, the save on the shot from Murphy. And later on, I think one of the candidates for save of the week, it's the shot from Guensari. So a lot of quality tonight on goal for Miami FC, and a couple of yellow cards early on for the Tampa Bay Rowdies.
Yeah, we saw Scarlett get one and Ekra already. Here's the one on Ekra, that touch off of Velasquez. Head referee Natalie Simon has been working so far. A few fouls in there on either side. Tampa Bay, they've had plenty of chances. Already 8 shots in the match, 1 on target. Miami FC 2 shots. They had that golden chance right on the doorstep that went wide.
And consistency is the one challenge still for Miami FC, Chris. And after what we have seen through the first 30 minutes of the match, if Miami FC is able to maintain this level of play, they are going to be successful not only tonight but during the rest of the regular season and maybe moving forward. Now that is the challenge. Can they do it for 90 minutes? Can they do it for at least 70 minutes and then find a way to close out the match? That is going to be something interesting to see tonight.
Back underway here in the 33rd from Ricardo Silva Stadium. Miami FC back at home tonight. They'll host Charleston as well come Wednesday night, 7:30 start. Might be out of the playoff chances here in Group H, but they can certainly have their say facing the top 2 teams that have qualified for the playoffs out of the group in these 2 matches.
Good ball.
Here's Ball. Sends it inside. Velasquez in there, divvying up the traffic. Now Saidi to the end line. Cross in. The backside, they'll reset on the right flank. Franco, overlapping run. They'll go centrally. Here's Heath. Heath the chip in. Bezecourt's there. So is the head of Scarlett.
Good ball.
Bezecourt fires through the legs into the arms of Loro.
Excellent, just excellent from Miami. This is exactly what you wanted to see. You know, this is the mentality that we have seen from Miami FC throughout the years, whether they have been playing in USL Championship or in the NASL, NISA, wherever they have been playing, they always have that style of play of dominating possession and creating chances. And that's exactly what we saw from Miami in that possession. And early on as well, I think the identity of the team is coming back slowly.
That's their hope as they prepare for the 2021 campaign. And we talked about Coach Dalglish, what maybe motivators are out there for a side that is not in the playoff picture as of now. And he said, honestly, a lot of the players, trying to prove themselves for next season's squad, along with the overall team identity, getting some chemistry out there.
Absolutely, and listen, it's not only for the players that are right now playing for Miami FC. They're not only trying to do a good job for Paul Dalglish thinking about 2021, but listen, all teams are watching right now, and the way you end up the season might end up shaping up 2021 in a good form for you. So you still have to play. You're a professional. You have to play the full 90 minutes at your best level.
Saidi on the break, moves it to the right flank. There's Mo Chow stepping up. Chow has a look from deep, but under that one, out of play.
Well done, keep going.
Let's take a look at the replay.
It's a good ball from Saidi. And I'm a little bit surprised at the, Mo Chow, if you look back into the first 35 minutes, you would see how much room Mo Chow has to work, which is surprising because I'm sure the Rowdies know how dangerous he can be. So that could be one of the adjustments coming on into the second half.
Here comes Tampa Bay, a few chances early on, but it's been Miami FC since then. A corner kick is won by the away side.
Yeah. You guys have no pennies? That's it.
37th minute as the group leaders look to strike. Demi Pais, corner kick. Fernandez whips it in, back post, Scarlett's there, heads it over, still alive and put in! Guenzati strikes! 1-0 to Tampa Bay on the road.
Well, it's set pieces when you're playing on the road. The moment that you look for to make an impact in the game, and that's exactly what the Rowdies did. It's Scarlett first with the header, with the assist, and then it's Guenzati, the Uruguayan, that takes advantage of the opportunities. And it's, the tale of the season for Miami FC, dominating possession, playing well, and then it's one mistake in the back line, and it's the goal for the Rowdies.
Jordan Scarlett should get his first assist of the season on that one. Guenzati, of course, leading the Rowdies in goals this season. He finds number 8. That goal presented by Helbiz.
This is actually the definition of a first place team. I'll let you take this one.
Saidi into the box, brought down, we play on.
The bench for Miami FC is looking for a penalty, although Saidi doesn't, he seems to be okay with the challenge. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of contact, but I think he gets the ball first.
Good stop in the end as we continue here in the 39th, 1-0 to the Rowdies. Ball puts it in, headed away, and a corner kick is won by Miami FC. Looking to equalize.
Yeah, we'll see if Miami is able to take advantage of set pieces as well.
Demi Pais, corner kick. Demi Pais, nuestro sabor. debate maybe on who will take this. Looks like Bezecourt making the jog over to take this now. A little bit of maybe something from the training ground as Heath heads over as well. Murphy will provide some cover defensively. Cross comes in from Heath, headed away at the near post. Still alive in there, firing, and just over the crossbar there. They wanted a deflection, and they will get the save from Loro.
What a save. And what a shot as well from Bezecourt. The set pieces are always challenging, especially in the second ball, because you're eager to defend the first ball that comes in, but this time it's Evan Loro with a wonderful save after the shot from Bezecourt.
Ball wafted in, headed away, still alive with Miami FC. Rose Boom gives it off. Lofted back in, Endom on the run, but a bit too far for the center back. Goal kick to the Rowdies.
Yeah, if you're Miami, you're gonna want to stay organized in the last 5 minutes of the first half, because you have done a good job. It was one mistake, and you know that's what first place teams do. If you're the Rowdies, you have one opportunity and you take advantage. So if you're Miami, continue to work, continue to do the things that you have been doing in the first half. Things are going well except for that mistake, but the only way you're going to come back into this match it's by maintaining the level of play that you have shown so far.
And Dom playing it out of the back now. Miami FC trying to find a tally just before the break. Interception back over to the Rowdies. Now Heath. Booyah caught up field. Can they take advantage of that? Now Chow is on this left flank, switching things up just a bit. Granito, the attempt at the through ball. Loro, a heavy touch off to whip this downfield. Possession is there for Miami FC, just unable to find the chances at the moment.
Yeah, well, you know, that's been the challenge for them throughout the year, but I think, you know, tonight especially, I think they have been doing a good job. I think it's a good half, and it's unfortunate for them that they conceded that goal, but overall, I think Paul Dalglish should be happy with what we have seen so far. Of course, you want to get a point at least from tonight's match, but, you know, the level of play has been good.
So on back to Loro. We approach first half stoppage time. Player down for Miami FC. It's Franco as the Rowdies go the other way on offense. Ball lofted in, knocked away by Granito, and it's out for a throw-in. Franco down still at midfield. Felt something in that collision.
Yeah, here's the ball right on the middle of the field. It's Guensari with the contact. Looks like he's going to be okay. A good job from Franco in the first half. A couple of mistakes defensively, but able to recover. You know, as a defender, you're not going to be perfect. but it's how you adjust and how you recover from the mistakes what matters in the end.
Second year for him with Miami FC as Eckler moves it wide. Fernandez now on that left wing. Good give and go. Fernandez to the end line. Cross in. Dalgard there heads it back and cleared by Roseboom. Cleared up the field. Offsides flag was there anyway. Second time today for the Rowdies.
Once again, a great combination. This time on the left side for the Rowdies. The ball movement is just exceptional. It's beautiful to watch. And they just know the system so well. They know where to put the ball. They know how their teammates are going to react. It's just beautiful to watch. Look out for the Rowdies this year.
Getting set for stoppage time here in the first half. We will have 2 minutes here from Ricardo Silva Stadium. Stoppage time is presented by the Miami FC Youth Academy. Want to join the Miami FC Youth Academy? Visit miamifc.com/academy to register to the only academy in Miami connected to a local professional team. On the attack come the Rowdies, and it's cleared out of play. Into the final third they go.
And you have to be really careful if you are Miami FC right now, because it looks like the Rowdies are starting to dominate the tempo. And a second goal, you know, it will be really hard for Miami to come back if the Rowdies scored again. So I guess you have to close out the first half right now.
6 shots, 1 on target so far for Miami FC. Back over to the Rowdies it goes. A spread in terms of key passes for the home side. No one with above 1 key pass to this point. Dalgard, good pass in there. Murphy fires and it whips wide. Corner kick in the end as Pace got a touch to it as Tampa Bay approaches halftime.
Well, a big mistake on the left side for Miami. It's impossible for Sebastian Dalgard to move past 3 defenders and then open up to the right side to Murphy. You know, you have to keep your concentration. You cannot allow that to happen. And it's a missed opportunity in the end for the Rowdies, but, you know, if you're Miami, that's unacceptable.
It's the Brazilian Fernandez that will take it. Raised in New York, went to Stony Brook for his college play before being drafted by the Philadelphia Union. Ball whipped in, back post, headed and wide.
Yeah, you can see the momentum growing on the Rowdy side. You know, the best thing that could happen is exactly that, the whistle.
We've hit halftime here at Ricardo Silva Stadium, 1-0 to the Tampa Bay Rowdies as they look to continue their place at the top of the group here tonight. Coming up, our halftime presented by Hellbiz, unlimited rides for $29.99. Wenzati the difference in that first half. We'll see if the Miami FC can come back in this match. Stay tuned for our halftime report coming up shortly, presented by Hellbiz.
Welcome to Pita Zone, fresh Mediterranean grill. Halal certified, it's South Florida's choice for healthy and deliciously authentic Mediterranean flavors. Visit us at www.pitazone.com. We're partners with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Postmates. Go healthy, eat Mediterranean.
Les presentamos a Unánimo Deportes Radio, la nueva alternativa de la radio deportiva en los Estados Unidos. Un grupo selecto de profesionales con vasta experiencia y con el conocimiento de los deportes que a usted le interesa. Los invitamos a que vayan a escuchar Unánimo Deportes Radio en nuestras afiliadas y TuneIn. Somos Unánimo Deportes Radio. Unánimodeportes.com.
Welcome back here into Ricardo Silva Stadium for a halftime presented by Hellbiz Unlimited Rides for $29.99. Well, now let's see what Devin has cooking up for us on the dish.
Here we go, the dish. Kitchen's open. Took 50 minutes to get it going for St. Louis FC, but on the road, Russell Cicerone, 1-0. Everything in Group E really heating up down the stretch, but here's the problem. Yellow for Sam Fink, a second one in the 61st. They spend the final 29 minutes at 10 men. And Indy 11 start to battle back. He's only scored twice this season. He's done it both at home. He's done it both times against St. Louis FC. Neville Hackshaw equalizes. Todd Wharton, red card. 9 men for the final 15 minutes of the game. They salvage a point. Indy 11 off on the weekend. St. Louis FC doing battle against Louisville City. It's not a must-win, but it's pretty darn close. Charlotte Independence chasing down Birmingham Legion. This is one of their games in hand. Hosting Miami FC. Watch this. Eto'o Brute? Oh, did I get that quote wrong? No. It's 8-2, I know, but look at Junior Eto'o. Rocket from distance. Mark Pays. What a save. Down to the bottom corner. Back and to the right instead of back and to the left like this one. Couple chances going either way for each squad. You cannot strike this any truer. Valentin Sabella unloads coming off the secondary ball off the corner. Kiss of death from the woodwork. Mark Pays was fantastic all night long. Let's go to Group F. Hartford Athletic hosting Philadelphia Union 2. Hartford Athletic is in the driver's seat coming into this game, controlling their own destiny, given the fact that they can get wins when they're supposed to and maybe pick off a point against Pittsburgh. Sam, strong on the near post. 1-0 Hartford Athletic. Turn the page. Paxton Aronson, the recent homegrown product from Philadelphia Union. Good ball back across. Nice little footwork. 1-1. Not the greatest of defending here from Hartford Athletic. Should have gotten 3 points. Only get up a point. If they want to take down the Pittsburgh Riverhounds and get 3 points, it's going to have to be much better. By the way, if they want the #1 seed, they got to beat the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. That's obviously going on tonight. Final game. Los Dos hosting San Diego Loyal. Rubio Rubin, 5 goals in 4 matches. He is one of the 3 reasons, outside of John Kempen and Guido, that this team is currently in second place in Group B. Elijah Martin gets thrown out. Alvarado Jr. at the death of this match, 91st minute, gets the equalizer, keeps his team's hope alive. A lot to be done, some controversy in this group, but the playoffs are right around the corner, and Group B has no clue what it wants to do.
Thanks, Devin. On the other side of our break, we'll take you through some of those scores from around the USL Championship as we continue our Hellbiz halftime report coming up next.
What a beauty! It's fantastic! Sensational! Fantastic! Any way you slice it. This one he puts away, fires and scores. What an unbelievable strike. Oh, what a goal! There's the shot, it scores! Attacking, shooting, and scoring!
Oakland. The town.
A world-class city where it's not just about where you're going,
But it's also where you come from. See, here, there's always room at the top.
where sky's the limit.
But roots help keep you grounded. And this is town business. If you know, you know. Some might say it's rough around the edges.
But we all know that the flavors are in the margins. It's a family affair out here.
It's all eyes on we.
Hold it down for the people holding you up. These things matter to us.
It is Let's Go Oakland over and over and over again, where East Oakland and West Oakland meet.
Show the town love.
And the town will love you back. Oakland, forever.
back here into Ricardo Silva Stadium. 1-0 Tampa Bay Rowdies at the break as we continue our Hell Biz halftime report. Let's check out news and notes from around the USL Championship as we head closer and closer to the playoffs. And Lou City and Phoenix, two teams that will be involved, along with Hartford, it seems. Some other news in there.
Yeah, well, you know, Jason Johnson talking about Phoenix Rising. It's one of the players that have highlighted the league throughout the country in the past few years, and now he's playing for Louisville.
Yeah, amazing. Louisville City can just get deeper and deeper just like that with that addition. Upcoming schedule for us tomorrow, 2 matches as we head into the week. Miami FC back in action Wednesday against Charleston Battery.
Yes, well, you know, other than the Miami game, there's a lot to play for in the USL Championship. Look at the OKC Energy Austin Ball game, and as well with Tacoma and Portland, and I think Reno and Las Vegas are 2 teams that are on different sides, but both as well trying to move forward, trying to end the season in a positive manner.
Taking a look at Group H, Tampa Bay Rowdies, if things stand as they are now at half, they will get a 6-point lead on Charleston in the standings. Things getting interesting in Group G as well. Both of the top teams, Charlotte and Birmingham, going down tonight.
Yeah, it's interesting, you know, and especially on Group H, I think it's important for the Rowdies to, you know, keep the momentum and get the first spot. It's going to be interesting to see what Charleston brings to the table, because it's a pretty good team. And after the group stage and coming into the playoffs, the matchup with Group G as well, it's, you know, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. The 4 teams that are going to qualify, they have plenty of quality on the roster.
Going to be some fun matchups between Group H and Group G. For now, it's 1-0 to Tampa Bay as we continue our Hell Biz halftime report coming up next.
But now, to move forward, to start running again, we have to change. We need to learn to be smarter and lighter, to reach each other in the distance. We will move, run, and ride. But we need to decide how. Because our choices can change everything. We are choosing a new era.
Welcome back here as we finish off our Hell Biz halftime report. Unlimited rides for $29.99. Let's check out our first half highlights. It's snack time, brought to you by Root Smarts, the new taste experience, healthy snack. Well, we start off with the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Murphy, the early chance.
Yeah, the first opportunity of the match coming on from the left side. The shot from Murphy. It ended up, it all started really once again from, you know, the understanding that this team has moving forward, talking about the Rowdies. And here's another chance for Murphy. And this is where we started to see Mark Pace as one of the key players of the match. Another opportunity here from the right side across from Dumbaya. Unable to clear the ball away is Franco. But in the end, the shot goes wide. the first 15 to 20 minutes, it was all Rowdies, right? And then after that, it's Miami FC that takes over the ball, dominates possession, and starts creating chances through Bezecourt and Velasquez.
Granito putting that wide there, and it's when they find those channels that they do get these opportunities, just unable to find one completely on target for that great accurate chance. Then it was the Rowdies that would strike.
Yeah, well, you know, they had the one opportunity towards the end of the first half, and it was when Sadi with the header that scores once again. But, you know, this is, I mentioned this before, this is exactly what teams in first place do, right? They have one opportunity, they take advantage, and that's why they're right now 1 goal, as we see in the stats, no goals for Miami FC.
Yeah, just the 1 shot on target for Miami FC, but Rowdies have had their issues. 3 shots on target from 11 shots overall. As we check out our first half stats presented by Hellbiz, unlimited rides for $29.99. As we head into the second half, Miami FC looking to kind of use some of that possession they saw in the later stages of that first half to try and mount a comeback.
Yeah, and you know, that 58% possession, it has been productive for Miami. They haven't been able to score, but they have been able to create chances. So sometimes you have 60 to 65% possession, but you only dominate the ball in the middle of the field. It's different for Miami. It's a good half. Unfortunately, they committed 1 mistake, and the Rowdies scored on that mistake.
Yeah, Guenzati, number 8 on the season for him, leading the Rowdies in what they hope will be a Group H title to face either Charlotte or Birmingham. Whoever is the second seed and whoever ends up winning Group G would obviously host Charleston Battery as things currently stand. Charleston, unfortunately, their match that was supposed to be tonight postponed against Loudoun United. Something they would hope to remake, but due to lack of time and the schedule ahead of the upcoming USL Championship playoffs, probably have to go to points per game in Group H. But right now, Tampa Bay exactly where they want to be at the top, and looking at 3 points as things stand at halftime.
Yeah, and you know, 3 points tonight, as we were talking earlier, it's good enough for them to move into first place in the Eastern Conference standings. Mm-hmm. So you know, that's one of the goals for the Rowdies this year, and if the result holds, of course, it depends on them to maintain that first place. So it's a big match.
And Pittsburgh right now at 31 points. This would put Tampa Bay at 33 points, as Hartford got the victory over the Riverhounds earlier this evening. Again, it was a 2.5-hour rain delay, well, weather delay with lightning in the area. Getting set to go, our head official once again, Natalie Simon. Handing out a few cards, both to the Rowdies in that first half. And we're off and running, second 45 from Ricardo Silva Stadium. And I'm Chris Bukovic, alongside me, Jose Rodriguez, as we bring you the action here in Group H of the USL Championship. Late night here on the East Coast as Tampa Bay fights for their 3 points in the second 45.
Well, you know, it's going to be interesting. Here's a chance.
Dumbuya puts it in there, whiffing on the chance. Fernandez fires back, and what a block in the end into the chest. A huge stop coming from Granito on the defensive end.
That's just massive, but what good ball movement from the Rowdies. It's Murphy who had the first shot, really, but unable to get contact with the ball. And in the end, it's the left-footed shot that Granito, with his chest, very risky as well, putting his body out there.
Fernandez whips it in there, headed down and cleared. Granito, he is put in the blocks this season, 5 entering the match. He's second on the team, as a foul will send us the other way.
Well, always, Chris, the first 10 to 15 minutes of the second half tells you the story of what went on in the locker room during halftime. And you know, it's only the second minute of the second half, and it's already 2 chances for the Rowdies. So I guess Neil Collins wants to score a goal early and then, you know, breathe easily the rest of the match.
Velasquez now, Bezecourt. Chopped down by Fernandez. See if there's anything else here.
Oh, yeah. That's a foul from Fernandez, and let me tell you, it's a borderline yellow card. It's not the case, but it was very close.
All replays brought to you by Unanimo Deportes. Radio 990 AM, your home for the latest news in South Florida sports. Foul call there, and it stays with the home side. And Miami only averaging 1 goal per game this season. They were unable to find the back of the net against Charlotte on Wednesday. Trying to break through here, but that floated ball finding Scarlett.
The long ball hasn't been working for Miami tonight. They have been much better when they do the easy pass, when they find a teammate that is as close, you know, to the ball as possible. They don't need to complicate that much, the build-up. That's when they get into trouble. So, you know, look out for Velasquez to demand the ball a little bit more and to once again try to find that combination with Vincent Bezecourt.
Bezecourt over the top again. Scarlett on the run. He's going to get to this. Wanted a handball, but the appeal's not met.
See, that ball is a little bit different because that is a 1v1. But, you know, when the defenders are well positioned and you look for that long ball and there's not plenty of room, then that's not so good for Miami.
And that's the thing, like so many opponents this season, they're having a tough time breaking down this block defensively of the Rowdies. Guenzati, the first half goal scorer. He goes down. Here comes Miami. Through ball ahead, looking for the opportunity, deflected up. Looks like Loro kept that in play off the deflection.
Yeah, trust on me.
And tactically, we see a little bit of a change early on with Velasquez moving on to the right side, and now Mo Chow looking more like a 9, maybe looking for pace is Paul Galglish with that change.
Now Murphy. Poked away by Franco, and it's going to be a goal kick. Murphy very active so far tonight. Loudoun United last year, 13 goals, has 1 goal so far in his 14 matches this season. Mostly coming off the bench. This is start number 6 for him on the season. Ball floated over the top, a good look here. Chow on the run. Tries to get it back over, but another stop by Lasso.
Well, an interesting decision from Chow because it was a good ball to start, but he had plenty of room to move forward and then maybe take the shot. But as soon as he got in contact with the ball, he tried to switch to the middle. That was a mistake.
Lasso so far tonight, 4 clearances. He leads Tampa Bay this season in that category. Ball floated in, back over to the Rowdies. Roseboom takes it over. Tampa Bay really congesting the middle here. Velasquez trying to create in the middle. Plays it in there, Lasso, another clearance.
Yeah, if you're Chow, you have to come forward and look for that ball. It is a good ball, but you cannot sit in the back and wait for it to come to you.
Given right back to Tampa Bay, just like that. Fernandez on the near side. Worked it back. Guillen stuck in there. Able to get it over to Doherty. Now Ekra stepping up. He'll play it out wide. Good hold up there against the pressure. Ball lofted in. Murphy there. No, it flies over him. Franco header on. It's back to Fernandez. Ekra. Tampa Bay up by 1 here in the 53rd, taking their time. Back to Laura for another look at this possession. Head on back to Pace.
Good recovery, Chris, from Miami after, you know, not a good start in the second half. Now they're back dominating possession, and you know, you have to give a lot of credit to this group of players for the intensity that they have been showing. You know, they don't look like a last place team right now. They have the intensity, they have the mentality. It's more about, you know, everything coming together at the right time for them, and we'll see if that happens in the second half.
Velasquez getting a toe poke to that one. It stayed in play. Velasquez, it was a good run by Bezecourt in front of him, but he was clamped down by a triple team. Rowdy sniffing something out here. Dalgard. Through ball. Dumbuya in there. Cuts it back over. Chested in, but no, the offsides flag is up. Beautiful build up there.
You're absolutely right. That was beautiful to watch. It's not a goal, but listen, I can watch this replay over and over. And I'm not 100% sure that was an offside. Doesn't look like it.
So for the Rowdies, that's offsides number 3 on the day. It's Guenzati that had that final touch, but does not count. It would have been a brace for him. Foul called, back the other way. Bezecourt down, battling his opposite number, Ekra.
Already with a yellow card, by the way.
Ball off to the head. Chow on the run into the box. May have touched it, but Lasso step for step with him. It's back to Loro.
Well, it's a good adjustment. We can already see the difference that Mo Chow is able to make playing as a 9. You know, I think Velasquez is not as comfortable there. Mo Chow a little bit of more experience playing as a 9. So it's a good adjustment from Paul Dalglish. We'll see if he's able to get one of these long balls. We have seen already 1 or 2, but unable to control, unable to find a room to get inside the box early on. So, you know, a good adjustment, but we'll see if it pays off.
Yeah, with that new look, you have to expect we might see Williams at some point off the bench. Going up with a center back like Lasso, 3-time all-league player.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I would love to see Williams and Bezecourt and Velasquez at the same time on the field. That would be great.
Chow, pressure on Loro as he heaves it downfield. Cutting inside, played centrally, but Guillen is there to clear it. Played back away from the pressure from Murphy. Again, the Rowdies entering the night 3 points clear of the Charleston Battery. One more match having been played, so these 3 points, if they do get them, would put them 6 points clear. Charleston have 2 matches to play next week here at Ricardo Silva Stadium against Miami FC, and then next Saturday against the Rowdies at Al Lang Stadium. That ball's cleared back. And Loro did not get it in time. Corner kick to Miami FC.
Oh boy. It looked like Loro had control of that ball, but apparently the ball went over the line.
All Miami FC corner kicks presented by Demi Pais. Lo Nuestro Sabor. Here comes the opportunity in, headed away by Dumbuya. Ball in there, flicks it in, and Loro this time grabs it.
A missed opportunity for Miami. Not a good ball to start. And in the end, you know, it's Ba who's unable to connect with one of his teammates with plenty of room and time as well. Set pieces, they have been a challenge for Miami FC this year.
Flicked on through by Chow. Here's Loro. Tampa Bay with 6 clean sheets this season. First match for them in 10 days. After a tough battle with Atlanta United 2, now Miami FC on the attack. Velasquez out wide. Velasquez fires, deflected back.
Well, you know, we have been given a lot of credit to Sebastian Velasquez, but I think this time it's a mistake. He needed to open up to the left. Prince ID was all by himself. And, you know, once again, it's a missed opportunity for Miami. It's, you know, the combination, having the ball at the right moment, the right time, and finding the teammate. That's what Miami has been missing all year long, and we can see it once again in that play. Plenty of room and unable to finish.
Murphy trying to give it off to Guenzati, and they will get the throw in at least.
Make angles, everybody!
Neil Collins looks a little bit upset, but I think in the end, he's not that upset. Things are going pretty well for the Rowdies so far. It's an easy game for them. 60th minute, very well organized defensively. They were able to capitalize on the one opportunity. A good showing, especially on the road.
Fernandez into the box, left side. Guenzati on the run, but a bit too heavy on that pass. It's a goal kick to Miami FC.
And you know, this is something that the Rowdies, this is a perfect game for the Rowdies coming into the end of the regular season, because this could be in a scenario for them later in the playoffs, right? Playing at home, of course, they're gonna have to bring the ball forward. You know, they're gonna have to be the attacking team. But if for some reason they end up playing on the road at some point, they might end up, you know, playing a tactic similar to what we have seen so far tonight. Organized defensively and taking advantage of opportunities.
Yeah, when you're leading the group, nearly perfect season, you can demand perfection as you try to prepare for the playoffs on a deep run.
Right, absolutely. And I think that's the challenge for the Rowdies and for teams like Pittsburgh as well, and for Birmingham. Birmingham is a new team in the league, but still, you know, they had good years in 2019, but when it came to the playoffs, they had a lot of trouble. So they're going to want to change things in 2020.
Good opportunity here. Off his line comes Pace, and he'll pick it on up at the back.
You know, it's very impressive from Murphy and from Guenzati. The way they move without the ball, it really helps a lot the midfielders from the Rowdies. So, you know, that's something to look out. It's not something easy to do because everybody wants to have the ball. But the way they move around the box, that's something that really helps the build-up play.
Heath out wide. We're hearing that Miami FC getting set for their first sub of the action tonight. And that will come now, and it will be something we just talked about. Romario Williams coming on, the Jamaican striker.
Hey, where are you going? Off the field. No, but I'm supposed to tell you real quick. Hey, oh, back there.
As he will come on for Chow, and this substitution presented by Miami Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
So Romario Williams coming into the match, you know, a very important player for Miami FC. 6 goals in the season. For some reason, he hasn't been able to play a full 90 minutes every time he gets a chance to get on the field. So, you know, look for him to make an impact in the last 30 minutes of the match. He's a quality player, you know, one of the best goal scorers in USL Championship in recent years. So he has been good this year, but once again, and I think we have mentioned this several times when we talk about Miami FC, consistency. That's what has been missing for Romario Williams this year.
A big presence at the top, maybe to go against Lasso and the other 2 center backs, Guillen and Scarlett. Here comes Miami FC, lofted inside there and a bit too far as Doherty will clear. Here's Williams, popping free. Fires, deflected back and away. Still with Williams. Bezecourt turning upfield, fires from deep, and it's scooped up by Loro.
Good effort from Bezecourt, taking on a couple of defenders and then just being able to take the left-footed shot. Here's a look. Moves on to the left side. It's a good shot. But you have to give a lot of credit to Evan Loro. Very well positioned.
Just the second shot on target tonight for Miami FC. Headed out of play as they'll move the troops forward here in the 65th minute. Rose boom.
And if you're Miami FC, Chris, you don't want to force the issue right now, but you have to start moving the ball a lot faster because it looks like the Rowdies are already happy with the goal and really they are concentrating on putting out a good effort defensively.
Here comes Fernandez, goes down, and a foul is won. And the yellow card has been issued to Paul Dalglish, head coach of Miami FC.
Yeah, he was looking for a handball from Guensati. It's not very happy, Paul Dalglish, but you know, that happens. That's the intensity, right? We have seen the players from Miami FC come out with an intensity in the second half, and that comes from the coach. So it's good to see. Listen, you're going to get a yellow card every now and then. If you're the coach, it's better than a red. So, you know, yeah, at least you get, you know, to put your word out there to the ref, you know. So hopefully this feeds more energy into your team.
I mean, there's pros and cons to not having fans. The main pro is you get to hear some of the true opinions of the coaches across the USL Championship this season.
Absolutely.
So that's the 3rd yellow card of the match so far, going to the coaching staff of the Miami FC. Bronco Granito. Velasquez fires from deep. Blocked away. Here's Williams.
Good.
Heath moves it wide. A strike from deep, and it sails out of play.
You know, Miami FC is doing everything right at the moment. The one thing they're missing is just to take that shot and goal. They're moving the ball from side to side, you know, and they're looking, you know, once again, they're not looking like a last place team at the moment. And, you know, we'll see. We'll see if it's enough for them to get a goal, but you have to give a lot of credit to the Rowdies defensively as well.
And it will be the Rowdies making some changes here. Emko Sana back out there for the Rowdies along with Hilton. Hilton, the main creators for this offense with 3 assists and 25 created chances this season. Emko Sana back out there after missing the last 5 matches for Collins' side. His 2 goals and 7 appearances this season. Of course, came over in the trade with Lou City last year. 10 goals between the 2 clubs in last year's campaign.
And what a quality player Emko Sana is. You know, I think he has proven his talent, whether it's with the Rowdies and back, you know, a couple of years before with the New York Cosmos as well. He played several matches in Ricardo Silva Stadium with the Cosmos, but just overall, it's a quality player.
A second stint for him with the Rowdies. He's back with the squad in 2013 and 2014. This thing's getting a little testy out there as we head deeper and deeper into the night.
Well, you know, it's frustration, Chris. It's frustration from Miami FC because, you know, they know they have been playing well, but they have nothing to show for it. So it's a little bit of frustration.
'70th minute, and maybe a chance for the Rowdies to find that insurance tally. Hilton over the ball, leading the Rowdies in assists and created chances. Lofts the ball in, right side of the box. Lasso undercut, and it goes out of play. Zendam, that's slow to get up. Currently on loan from FC Cincinnati for this 2020 season. Guillen. Arnito goes down with some late contact, free kick to Miami FC. Back on the attack. Miami puts it in. Romario Williams still with it. Williams end line. Pokes it through and wins a corner at least.
Well, you can tell the quality. You can tell the quality from Mario Williams. Look at how he's able to control this ball. It's a good cross from the left side. He controls the ball and positions himself to take the shot. Once again, it's Lasso. It's what I'm talking about, Chris. It's Miami FC creating, but as well, defensively, it's the Rowdies dominating.
Demi Pais corner kick. Whipped in, headed back over, and down there, and Williams at the back post as well. Knocked away. Velasquez trying to keep the attack alive. Still Velasquez. Lofts it in there. Loro at the near post, grabs it for the save.
Good effort from Velasquez. This time moving on to the right side, like we have seen throughout the second half. The one thing, Chris, that moving Velasquez to the right side has taken off from the game is that he's far away from Vincent Betancourt now. And they're not able to put together 2 to 3 passes, which is something that, you know, worked in the first half for Miami FC.
Guenzati tipped through by Hilton. Now maybe a break forming for Miami FC if they can move quickly. A good stop by Scarlett getting in there. He steps up on the attack, is brought down. And they'll win possession for the Rowdies.
It's a good effort from Scarlett. It's a good read because he understands the ball is coming his way. And rather than wait for Prince ID to control the ball and then attack, he decides to go for the ball and face off. And he ends up getting fouled.
Jordan Scarlett, such a huge impact after coming over from New York Red Bulls 2. Second on the Rowdies in clearances, blocks, and interceptions. Good room here, Guenzati. Goal scorer in the first half. Guenzati tips it through, volleyed opportunity, back into the box. Blocked Ekra now, no shot comes. Miami FC trying to break, and that quelled quickly.
It's too easy for the Rowdies defenders, oh boy.
Guillen goes down. A free kick is won.
Yeah, I think the fourth official. Oof. Boy. You know, he was looking for the ball, I have no doubt about it. But while he was looking for the ball, he makes contact with Guillen. So, you know, it's a difficult decision for the referee.
Hey, do not disrespect me. Do not disrespect me.
But in the end, I think the yellow card is a good call.
Do not disrespect me.
Third yellow card this season for Williams. Guillen down. Former FC Dallas homegrown signing. Spent the last 2 years with NCFC here in the USL Championship, and hopefully he'll be all right after being tended to by the trainer. This will act as our hydration break for the second half as both teams head to their respective benches. Hydration break brought to you by Helbiz and your Miami FC mascot, Golazo. As Miami FC trying to climb back in this match still, but they've kept it 1-0 after that first half goal from Guenzati.
Yeah, it has been a good game for Miami FC so far. If the result holds, I mean, they're not going to get anything to show, but I think it's a good effort.
Looking at the scoreboard from across the USL Championship tonight, St. Louis FC really needing that victory, unfortunately falling to Lou City as they continue to ride towards the playoffs, and San Antonio FC going down to FC Tulsa.
Well, that's surprising. That's surprising. We have seen what San Antonio, San Antonio overall, if we look at the Eastern and the Western Conference, it's without a doubt one of the best teams so far in 2020. But you have to remember as well that Tulsa is fighting for a playoff spot. So they have a lot in the line if you're Tulsa. And the quality from Tulsa as well, from players like Suarez and Martinez, it's a quality side. Oh, look out. Look at Golazo.
I mean, I don't blame him. We're past 11:30 now for a match that was supposed to start at 7:30. So certainly past bedtime of many people out there, but happy everyone's choosing to tune in with us here at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
I like Golazo. You know, every game I see him and he's having a lot of fun. Doesn't matter the score, doesn't matter what's going on, if it's raining, if it's hot, doesn't matter. He's having fun.
Bringing the energy here in the 77th minute. Happy all of you watching, staying with us late into the night on the East Coast for this Group H battle. I think Stan Rowdies would be 6 points clear of Charleston with this victory, but of course Miami FC, plenty to say. Left in this match, 13 minutes plus stoppage time. Guillen back into the match. Good to see after he went down on that tackle from Williams. Now Hilton. Hilton came over from that St. Louis FC side. He's up with Loro and he works it out of play.
Yeah, without a lot of pressure. A rare mistake from Loro. But you know, the intensity slowly is coming down for Miami FC. So I guess, you know, you have to get the bench going, maybe bring, you know, Morales. You have quality still in the bench, so maybe Dalglish is going to make a decision very soon.
Bronco trying to cut inside. Goes out of play, stays with Miami. Miami trying to climb back and find their third win of the season. This will be an opportunity for them. Franco goes down. Ranito over the ball. Native of El Salvador. Second year with Miami FC. Whipped in, headed away. Ball. Velasquez working it back, and home side will reset. Ranito again. Roseboom looking downfield. Roseboom facing his former squad back in 2018, 17 appearances for the Rowdies.
Oh.
Missed opportunity there as Scarlett went for the header, and a bit of contact into the back of Lasso, wins the free kick. We will have a sub here.
Yeah, it was a great idea from Velasquez, was just unable to connect with Prince ID.
It will be the German player, Lube. 1 assist, 11 created chances this season, leads the team in interceptions. The substitution presented by Baptist, and it will be Saidi that comes out.
Good effort from Saidi overall. You know, moving it back and forth on the left side, just unable to get inside the box as much as he would have wanted, but in the end, a good effort.
Lubez spending his 2019 season with New York Red Bulls 2, making 25 appearances, 7 assists there for the Red Bulls. Osanin, Guenzati was there, heavy touch as Miami trying to clear it here in the 81st. Good run by Bezecourt. He'll find it into the final third. Sent in there. Williams had an open spot in front of him, but we'll be back to the Rowdies.
You're absolutely right, Chris. That's a beautiful run. What a run from Betancourt. You know, he was reading the play before even the ball got past midfield. He already knew what he wanted to do. But he wasn't able to connect with Williams inside the box or put a good cross in.
Here's Guenzati. Gosana moving it wide. Doherty. And the offsides flag up on Fernandez. Fourth offsides call on the Rowdies today.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect time for Miguel Gonzalez to come in the match for Miami FC. Good ball.
Now Williams fires from deep into Lasso. Some good build-up there, but chose the chance.
Well, there has to be some trust for if you're Williams and open up to the left. Your teammate is practically inside the box, all by himself.
Fernandez playing it inside, back to Doherty. No dribble out of play here in the 84th.
No, sub no, sub no. Sub yes.
Let's get it. Let's
Two subs waiting on the side to come on for Miami FC. Trying to bolster this attack. Get that equalizer before we're done here tonight. Fernandez and Lionel Gosana there. Guenzati poking it wide. This will stay in play. Mbuya to the top of the box. Lofted in there. Guenzati, the header stopped by Pace, and then put wide by Gosana.
What an effort from Pace. It's unbelievable. What a save. Keeping Miami alive. It's a good cross from the right. A header from Guenzati, the save, and then Gosana unable to finish. As we see Gonzalez, Miguel Gonzalez coming to the match, you know, it's a little bit late for Gonzalez, but this is perfect for him because he's good with the ball. He likes to find the space between defenders.
Comes on for Franco. That substitution presented by Baptist. James also on as Velasquez comes off in his first match back with Miami FC. Now Tampa Bay trying to strike. And there's Guenzati. Guenzati still with it. But no, the offside flag up yet again on Tampa Bay, and it's back with Miami.
Yeah, it's a good read from the Miami back line. They moved forward at the right time just to leave Guenzati in offside position. But, you know, I think as we come close to the end of the match, I think you can already tell that Miami is tired. They are exhausted, and not only physically but mentally. And, you know, you have to give a lot of credit to the Rowdies. I think they have played an interesting match. Tactically, I think they executed the plan. And overall, I think that's the difference. We're probably going to see in the stats Miami dominating possession, but really the match ended up playing the way the Rowdies wanted.
Foul called against Tampa Bay. We'll be back over to Miami. 9 shots, 2 on target for Miami FC in the second half. Just 2 shots for Tampa Bay, but they've really settled into this defense on the road. They'll have a week off before their final match of the season against the Charleston Battery next Saturday night. Of course, Miami FC back in action against that Charleston side Wednesday night in this very stadium. Roseboom, the former Rowdy. Bezecourt trying to get through the traffic. Good closing there from Tampa Bay. Now Roseboom once more. James. Cosana stepping up. Chopped down by Granito. This could be a card, indeed it will.
Yeah, and it's a good decision. That should be a yellow card. And there's no complaining from Granito as well. He knows he's late. But that's the only way he could have stopped him right there. That's what they call a professional foul. I don't know if that exists really, but I guess every soccer-related mind understands what a professional foul means.
Definitely when you're down by one, trying to hold on to hope here to find that equalizer. Tampa Bay back with possession as the Rowdies restart quickly here as we tick into the 89th minute. Doherty stepping up. Dambuya back in. Bit of keep away now for the Rowdies here on the road as they try to clinch their 10th win of the season.
And the Rowdies, Chris, would be one step away from home field advantage throughout the playoffs, right? I mean, this is a big game for them.
They'll be keeping an eye on Pittsburgh coming up this week.
Yeah, they would have to look out as well for the Western Conference. And like we mentioned during halftime, San Antonio dropping points tonight. They will end up with 33 points.
Hartford hot on the heels of Pittsburgh now in Group F. Only 2 points back as both teams head into next week.
Another yellow, yep. Yeah, it's a late tackle. And, you know, you can tell that players that came on for Miami, they are fresh. They're running around. They believe in the system, but, you know, it's too late. Oh, yes, that's a yellow. And it's too late, and the rest of the team it's exhausted. They're tired, and, you know, now you can see how uneven things are with Gonzalez with the ball in the middle of the field running back and forth, and you see right next to him Granito that he can barely walk. You can see Harrison Heath as well. You know, it's a shame for Miami after all the effort that they are not able to at least tie this game.
3 minutes of stoppage time here from Ricardo Silva Stadium. Stoppage time presented by Miami FC Youth Academy. Want to join the Miami FC Youth Academy? Visit miamifc.com/academy to register to the only academy in Miami connected to a local professional team. Roseboom back as Miami FC tries to build up to get this equalizer. James throwing on the near side, having just come on into the match. Ball lofted over, headed away by Lasso. Stays with it. Guenzati, Mkosana trying to seal things at the top. Out to Hilton. And stepping up to get that ball back. Ball falls free. Granito up ahead, but couldn't get there in time and cleared in the end. Deflected out of play, a throw in to Tampa Bay.
You have like 10 seconds left.
And there is the final whistle. The Rowdies get it done on the road with the first half goal and hold on here for yet another clean sheet. Here in this 2020 season, 6 points clear now of Charleston at the top of Group H.
Yeah, very good effort from the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Defensively, they were very organized from the first minute to the last, and I guess that's the key of the match for them, as well as taking advantage of the one opportunity they had. For Miami FC as well, a good effort. Unfortunately, they couldn't find that consistency in front of goal.
Tough match for Miami FC. Able to see 3 shots on target at the end of the day, but on the other side, it was Pace that is your Hellbids man of the match tonight. Unlimited rides for $29.99. Pace in the end coming to the rescue, making 3 saves.
Yeah, very good game from the Miami FC goalkeeper. You know, in the end, you have to look at his effort that prevented the game from, going away early on for Miami FC. But, it's a good effort, a good way to end the season for an experienced goalie.
As we prepare for the post-game report, we have for you 1-0 Tampa Bay Rowdies as we head to the break.
Welcome to Pita Zone, fresh Mediterranean grill. Halal certified, it's South Florida's choice for healthy and deliciously authentic Mediterranean flavors. Visit us at www.pitazone.com. We're partners with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Postmates. Go healthy, eat Mediterranean.
Welcome back here into Ricardo Silva Stadium. The Rowdies finding their 10th win of the season. They are at the top of Group H, and well, Lauro and the Rowdies starting their celebration for the evening as we get set for full-time highlights presented by Miami FC Youth Academy. Want to join the Miami FC Youth Academy? Visit miamifc.com/academy to register to the only academy in Miami connected to a local professional team.
Early in the first half, it was Kyle Murphy after the pass from Fred Hernandez. right-footed shot, and it's Mark Pies with the save. The first one of many to come in the first half. But as well, the Miami FC, they were able to create opportunities. A good ball from Mo Chao from the right side. Unfortunately, it was Tomas Granito unable to finish right in front of goal. What a missed chance, Chris.
A brilliant opportunity, but it was Tampa Bay that struck first and well last.
Yep, you know, it's the header from Sebastian Guenzati, the goal scorer for the Rowdies this year. It's an opportunity that he's not going to miss, and that would end up being the difference maker in the game. But you have to give a lot of credit not only to the goal scorer tonight, but as well to the effort defensively from the Rowdies. Here's an opportunity from Vincent Besecourt, left-footed shot, easy for Evan Lodo.
Another scoop up by Loro. A few other chances as Williams came on to the pitch, but in the end, another clean sheet for Loro and the Rowdies as their GAA will drop once again here. Full-time stats brought to you by Root Smarts, where you eat your vegetable chips from farm to bag in 24 hours. Lots of chances for Miami FC in the second half. 9 shots, 2 on target. Can't find the back of the net.
Yeah, and you know, it's surprising to see 16 shots for the Rowdies when they only had 43% of possession, although only 4 of them on target. But that's the challenge that Neil Collins presented to his team tonight, and I think they succeeded. It was a very good showing defensively from the Rowdies, and for Miami FC, it's still a step forward, but missing the opportunity in front of goal.
The Rowdies finding the victory on the road. They are now 6 points clear of Charleston at the top of Group H as we head into the final week of the 2020 regular season. I'd like to thank our entire crew alongside me, Jose Rodriguez. I'm Chris McCovic. Thank you for joining us for our multi-hour coverage of USL Championship soccer here tonight. Tampa Bay Rowdies, after that weather delay, take it 1-0 over Miami FC. We'll see you next week for more coverage.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.